So let's look at this from God's perspective now. From God's perspective, God forgives every single thing you have ever done, and I have ever done. God forgives it automatically. The time it happened, He forgives it even before it happened. He knows it's going to happen. He knows everything, right? Now, the next thing is, I get into this state now of repentance or not. It just depends. If I'm not in a state of repentance, the law of compensation has its immediate effect on my soul, like a brand on my soul. And if I don't notice it now, and we're so desensitized to our spirit form, and we're so desensitized to our own pain and suffering, usually on earth, that we don't notice it. I will notice it when I pass. And many of the spirits here are noticing it completely, full-on, complete experiences for them. I can now go through this process of forgiveness, examining the things that I have actually done, and feeling the emotion of it, and I can start forgiving myself, and in the process of that I will become repentant and remorseful of the things that I've done. And that is what draws God to you in that state. Why? Because you are now recognising what you did disharmonious with love. And God feels that's beautiful. That's beautiful when you see that in yourself. When you see what you've done and you're humble enough to allow the experience of what you've done towards yourself, and you're humble enough to experience that, that's a beautiful state from God's perspective. And from that moment, and you long to God for love, God's love will enter you, and it has a space now to enter you. You see, when you're not sorry, when you're not repentant, when you don't want to ever do it again, and you're happy to do it again, what happens is you are actually putting up your hand to love, and you're saying, no, I don't want love. I want to do what I want to do. Right? And I'm not, this is how we are, isn't it, sometimes? I want to do what I want to do. I don't want to listen to you or anybody else. And so what we're actually doing in that state is we are rejecting any softening of our own heart, and we are rejecting love from entering our soul. We're stopping divine love from entering us. Sense?